knowing our history as a labor movement. And the machinists have a proud and strong tradition as well. So look to your history because I think it'll provide guideposts and also just some perspective.
Chris Garlock is the Metro Washington Council AFL-CIO Communications Director who hosts a labor history podcast. He studied the origins of Labor Day, which was founded in 1883. He says times were tough before the holiday was founded. Workers had long, brutal schedules, and therefore they
really wanted to have a day to celebrate. They wanted a day off. They wanted to have picnics. This was a big thing back in the late 1800s. You did not remember this is a time you've got battles for the 10-hour day, battles for the 8-hour day. You got folks that are working, basically 7 days a week. So this idea, today we have all of these federal holidays. Back then, you really didn't have days off. You might have maybe a little time on Sunday to go to church and then, go head off to work. So the idea was to have a day off, take the family for a picnic, get together with your colleagues. And so that was sort of the driving force between the idea of a Labor Day.
Sadly, by the mid-20th century, Labor Day lost lots of luster as the holiday became commercialized and many workers took it for granted.
They just had no idea, where Labor Day came from, the history of struggle in the labor movement. They might have had a grandfather that worked in the auto plant or was a machinist maybe, and they'd heard some stories about it, but they had no personal knowledge.
But the current economic crisis, COVID-19, and new attacks on collective bargaining have renewed interest in working class history, including Labor Day.
Some of the folks that I know now who are really down with labor history are young folks.
Garlock says millennials are extremely motivated by the meaning of Labor Day, a historical movement that he says will lay a solid foundation for union activism moving forward.
People have really gotten to know their labor history and very consciously connecting back to that and grounding their current struggles in those battles of the past. That's been really encouraging, I have to say.